Hello, Blood Bowl fans, everybody in the ICBBL, and those stunty gits who keep stealing my trousers. I'll get you one day. Today I'm sitting here with Undo, one of the tutors from the new Tutor League, and he is a Dark Elf specialist. Undo, would you like to say hello and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Undo, as AD just told you. They said I'm a dark elf specialist, but well, yeah, I just like them, that's it. I basically played a lot of dark elf, so yeah, I don't know. Just shoot some question, mate. I'm here.
No worries. I just want to say very quickly, the video in the background is Undo, but he has a different name in-game. What's your name in-game, Undo? How do you pronounce it?
My name in-game is Bashir. Actually, it's something from a metal tune.
Okay.
I'm a huge metal fan, so I have...
That makes perfect sense then. That explains your new team as well.
Indeed.
Okay, I see now. That makes perfect sense. All right, and how did you get into Blood Bowl? Was it this game? Did you play the old Blood Bowl, or were you a tabletop player?
Never had the chance to play the tabletop version, and really like to, but never get the chance. Funny story, first game related to Blood Bowl was, I think, was a signed game as well, Chaos League, one of them first games. So I like American football.
Mm-hmm.
I like fantasy. I saw that game, which like combined them together, played it. It's quite similar in a way with Blood Bowl. And since I just fell in love with that kind of games. Played Blood Bowl 1 as well, never online, so Blood Bowl 2 was the, how can I put it, my touch with the world. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
So when you played the first game, you just played against the AI?
Just against the AI, yeah, that's it.
And what did you think of the first game, out of interest? Did you like the first game?
Yeah, as I told you, I fell in love with the idea, and I don't know how to put it. I really love the game.
Okay, so it was your first true love in the game. I see.
Yep.
Okay, and just very briefly, you don't have to give us too much detail. But you can give us a lot of detail if you want to. I'm happy for a lot of detail. What do you think is the basic strategy when you're playing Dark Elves? Because that is the race you're going to be tutoring.
That's hard to say. That's why I like so much Dark Elves. They can be so versatile. I mean, like, you can be Bashi if you want. You can be just an Agi team like any other Elves team. They're amazing. All of them pieces are amazing. Every piece counts. I just like them. They're as good as they are. I don't know.
Okay. You say you can bash with them. Do you think that's a viable strategy? Because a lot of people don't.
That depends. Depends of the opponent and everything. Yeah, you can bash with them without a problem. If not, well, it's, I don't know, guide with you and give you some doubles and everything. Mighty blow, pile. Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually out-bash a team.
Okay. Well, I remember from our game, actually, you had a lot of Mighty Blow pieces on your high TV Dark Elf team.
Indeed.
So that's obviously a route you weren't afraid to take. Okay.
Oh, never.
So is this the race you'd say you are best at playing? Or do you think you're better with some other race than Dark Elves?
Hard to say. tried at some point the orcs.
Uh-huh.
They are very good indeed. I only tried them to understand the mechanics. With the first love, which is Dark Elf. You don't go back. That's it. It's not Dark Elves. I also tried Necros, which are surprisingly on my taste. How can I put it? Yeah, I like them as well.
They suit you.
I don't know if I can go to the other. Again, I'm not considering myself a very good coach. Just okay, okay one, but I don't know. Dark Elves are my favorites, basically. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's more that you love the team than you think you're necessarily
Exactly.
great
Exactly.
at the team.
I don't know. I never tried. Maybe if I try another race and I can't go back to Dark Elf, so no.
Okay, that's fine. That makes a lot of sense. Have you ever played any of the other tabletop games? Have you played Warhammer or anything like that?
No.
Never. So it's just
Yeah, just the Blood Bowl. Yeah, but tabletop back home in my time, which is a bit long ago, means something like snakes and ladders, and never tried it. And
hey, snakes and ladders could do with some dark elves.
Yeah. If you consider it snakes like that, yeah, can do that. Vicious.
Sure. Okay. And yeah, go on.
I actually would love to try some tabletop, but no, never get the chance.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because a lot of people who love Dark Elves, they love Dark Elves because of Warhammer. That's what I tend to find. So it's interesting that you love them just as the Blood Bowl team.
Yeah. As I said before, I love them because of their versatility. So they can do everything on every moment of the game. So, yeah, fair point. Not the best team if you think about it, but if you play them right, you can beat anyone in any point. Yeah. If you play for beating someone, but if you want to, it's a fun team. Very fun.
Okay, that's fine. I actually agree. I think that a good Dark Elf coach is a very scary coach, to be honest. Dark Elves are one of the worst teams to play when the coach is good.
I agree with that. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm just agree with that. That's it. Yeah.
Well, I'll say you're good. You're good with Dark Elves. It's not a secret.
Even for a rookie coach or for someone who just tried them for fun, they can be a weapon. Any piece can be a weapon. That's the main strength of the team. Mobility, as I said before, can be bashy, can be ugly, can control. Actually, they are very good at control the as well. So, yeah.
Okay. That all makes sense. So, who do you think is the key piece in the Dark Elf team?
Every piece is key piece. Taking like one by one alignment can win you a game, can save you from a defeat. Yeah, actually, my favorite, and probably a lot of Dark Elves coaches will not agree with that, but my favorite. So when it's in the right place, it's deadly.
Sorry, you cut out for a second. Did you say the assassin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like the assassin, and I must agree with a lot of other coaches. Sometimes they are just useless, or they can win a game by themselves at some point. Witch Elf, amazing piece as well. it probably can't grow a proper team without a witch elf. But just for fun, assassin is good. I don't know. I just like them.
Okay.
So yeah, blitzer as well.
All right.
Very
Blitzer as
very
well.
good piece. So but I actually can't pick a favorite piece. Everyone in the team, every piece have his strengths, his weaknesses, but they can win a game, or they can lose a game, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think of the runner?
Oh yeah. Hard to say. It's useful most of the time. It's very useful. I usually take a runner only for the leadership skill,
Uh-huh.
which is like almost free reroll.
Sure.
Yeah, it's good. It can be a good piece in the right setup. But I don't know. To be honest, my first 15 teams, I think, all go to the standard setup with 4 blitzers, 1 runner in the beginning. But now I'm must incline to the other standard setup with 3 blitzers and 1 witch elf. I mean the first setup, the basic setup. Then you can take the other pieces. So, yeah. I actually don't use so much runners lately, so yeah. I don't know. It's a good piece anyway. Every dark elf, it's a good piece.
Okay, so you say the first 15 teams. This obviously isn't one of the questions I usually ask, but how many Dark Elf teams do you think you've made?
I sincerely lost count. uh, yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Okay.
Honestly. I can't remember at the moment, but it was a huge amount. There are a lot of them like rage delete at some point. I'm finally able to control my temper lately. Yeah. Now I just play for the fun.
Yeah, the temper can be a problem in this game, especially for new players.
Yeah, used to be one of my greatest. So now I'm serene.
Yeah, I agree. You're very well, you're always pleasant now, so
Oh, cheers for that.
no worries.
Much too kind.
No, we play each other a lot, so we know each other quite well on the pitch.
To be honest, lately I didn't find the unpleasant adversary. I don't know, maybe the community start to change. Sorry. My first touch with the online community was not so pleasant, a bit toxic in the beginning, so yeah, I stayed like on my side. But yeah, since I joined ICBBL, I don't know, I'm happy.
Oh, good.
Actually, I'm happy. It's exactly the right word. Yeah, very happy to be here, honestly.
Well, we try to keep this community nice and friendly, and we keep an eye on people who are a little bit against that goal. So I'm glad to hear that. Okay.
It's not just like advertising. The quality, amazing. What you lads do here, it's proper amazing.
Well, thank you.
As I told you, I really love Blood Bowl from various reasons. But I start to love it more now because of that, because of ICBBL.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. Advertising aside as well, I have the same feeling about this league.
Yep.
Okay. So, what do you think are some essential level ups in the Dark Elf team?
Blodge, first blodge, any pieces you can. So that's the main strength of any elf team, to be honest, but especially for the Dark Elves. For blitzers, if I have a double, I always go for mighty Blue.
That makes sense.
Strength and RG, definitely. Strange thing about that, at some point after 3 or 4 level ups, you start to get short on the, how can I put it, useful skill. You can choose freely, you can make a crazy thing, but definitely dodge, block, sidestep. I don't know. If you have an agi block, leap without a problem, you can have a ball hawk. So yeah, well.
So you think the sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry. Just ask.
Okay. So you think the stat ups actually have a big impact on the way that you build your pieces?
Yeah, definitely. So I've never done it like the way I think in the beginning. So usually when I try to build a piece for like a ball hawk, I have a double for strength. So yeah, this is gonna be my strength piece. So yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I just go with the flow. That's it.
Go with the flow. Okay, that's a good way to look at it. So what teams do you think are good matchups for Dark Elves?
I put it. I can't get a good matchup. So Bretonians, maybe. Humans as well.
Humans, that's interesting.
Yeah, surprisingly, Chaos, it's a good matchup in the beginning. Well, when you find a killer team, killer Chaos team, that's it. Yeah, if you start with a team like Dark Elves and first couple of opponents are one of those 3, you are pretty safe in my point of view. So yeah, you can lose. Obviously, you always can lose, but you have more chances. I don't know.
Okay, and the harder question: why? Why do you think these teams are good opponents?
Oh, well, Chaos, it's like the Bashi's team. It's the essence of the Bashi. But in the beginning, they are not skilled at anything, so you can control the Bash. So I'm just speaking about the rookie team, so not about the higher level team. Humans are basically elves with less agi. So yeah, that's a good. So it's a plus for Dark Elves, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. And the Etonians, I don't know, I just like to hit them. So, yeah.
It's the one team you can outpunch, yeah.
Yeah. At some point. After a while, it can be a bit tricky. But that doesn't mean you have like a victory in your pocket if you... Well, it's a bit easy in the beginning.
Okay.
It's a bit easy, definitely.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense. And on the flip side, which teams do you think are the hardest to be matched up against?
Dwarfs.
Dwarfs?
I hate them. Dwarfs, I hate them, honestly. You know, with the lot of skills. Again, I speak about the rocket.
Yeah.
So uh, you can outmaneuver them, but the lack of teams versus like tackle and block and everything could be a pain. So yeah, I don't like doors. I don't like doors. So yeah. Another one, Camry, I think. It's
Camry.
hard. Yeah. It's
That's
hard to
interesting.
contain them. They're very strong. Um, maybe Necros or again depends so much of the right set of dice at some point.
Yeah, of course. It always comes down to that in the end, yeah.
Yeah, but if you ask me, I hate dwarves. I just hate dwarves.
Is it dwarfs and chaos dwarfs, or just dwarfs?
Well, chaos dwarves are a bit special. Kind of like them in a way, but I like them because of the actual chaos dwarves in the team. Yeah, I pretty like the hobgoblins. Sorry, which is strange, but I like them. I don't. And the bull centaurs are an amazing piece. So yeah, fair point. Fair point. It's a hard team to play against, but I don't hate them as much as those.
Okay. So when you're playing dwarfs, I mean, right now you are playing dwarfs, on my screen at least, but what do you think is the important thing to keep in mind when you're playing a dwarf team?
Keep your sanity in line. I don't expect always expect to lose a piece or two. Always. It's like um, yeah, it's the same as the lizards. Sorry, I forgot about the lizards. As a rookie team, lizard is as well pretty much a pain to play against. Um, it's almost the same. So when you start the game, you think probably I will lose the lineup and hopefully just that. So yeah. So just keep the hope. Then that the opponent will make mistake. Will let you I don't know maneuver him in a side or another and maybe take the ball.
Okay.
I don't know. It's very hard for me to play against dwarves. I can't make proper strategy. I just make it on the move. So yeah,
So kind of counter against dwarfs, you think?
yeah. That's it.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh,
So, talking in general now about Blood Bowl, what do you think is the biggest rookie mistake that you see?
Rage. When
Rage.
you
Okay.
when the mist go down on your eyes and just I don't know when you lose a piece or two and try to get back. So you start to move the pieces like all over, and that's one of this. I mean, rookie mistakes. Hard to put it like a rookie mistake. We all do mistakes. Now we do mistakes as well.
Yeah.
Well, just keep your calm and assess the situation. So you can win a game even with 2 or 3 pieces. You can draw a game, which is as good as a victory if you have only bad pieces. If you just keep the focus and try to. So yeah, at some point people lose interest in the game when they start to lose pieces and like, all right, can't do it. No, you can. You always can.
Okay.
Other rookie mistake, I don't know. The Dark Elf team, it's overconfidence at some point.
Overconfidence.
Yeah. So you think you are safe enough, you make a elf scream. Yeah, you can. That can go horribly wrong at some point, and go in the rage and see the red mist again and everything fall apart. I don't know. Just keep calm. That's it.
Keep calm and don't be overconfident. Okay.
Exactly. That's my point of view. I don't know.
No, I think that's quite good, actually. It's something that's overlooked for most people, I think. It's
Yeah, probably. To be honest, I consider a rookie myself. Yet, even though I played like crazy numbers of hours, so I take every game as a lesson because it's a lesson. That's it. So if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I rewatch the game. That's it. I'll not do it next time, but probably I'll do the same. So I don't know. Yeah.
okay.
That, in my point of view, is the biggest mistake, because as an experienced coach, you start to assess the situation, assess the risks, take it or not. I don't know. Might be good, might get horribly wrong. But as a rookie, if something go wrong, it go wrong from that point to worst.
Yeah, it kind of spirals. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Moving suns. So,
That's interesting. I'm just going to talk about that quickly because I think that's a good view, and I've never heard that. I haven't heard that in a long time, and I think that's the biggest mistake that experienced coaches make as well, not just rookies.
yeah.
We lose our mind when it goes wrong.
Exactly. That's why I'm just said that I'm still considering myself a beginner. So every time something go wrong, and definitely in Blood Bowl something will go wrong.
Yeah.
Nahal have his ways. I just try to keep calm, assess the situation, look twice. Can I do something? Oh, if I can't, that's it. That's probably always the next turn, always the next match. So, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. I like that answer. So I'm talking about Blood Bowl in general. This kind of ties into what you just said, but is there any basic piece of advice you'd give to a really new coach?
Yeah, that's like the. Yeah, it's the same. Just keep the faith. Keep the faith. It's hard to say faith. Don't have faith in Nafal. Nafal his ways, but keep the faith in yourself. Roll the dices. Sometimes you'll go wrong. Yeah, fair point. But after your first victory, when you actually get your first victory or first draw against a better coach, because being a rookie, it's hard. Everything will be like, yeah, I made it. So yeah, keep playing the game. At some point, it's rewarding. I don't know. You might just meet some nice people at some point, have some fun.
Okay. So, advice for new people: meet people and have fun.
Yeah. Just take it lightly. Don't get nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's a game. Don't lose it over a fault or I don't know, a bad dice or something. It happens.
Yeah.
It's just a game.
I think that's the best advice you can give to a new coach. Actually, that's basically what I say as well. Remember, it's just a game.
Yeah, exactly my point. I get in the Blood Bowl. Did I have a tutor or someone to explain me the rules? I just get on the move. So yeah.
You learn from experience.
Exactly.
Okay. That's fine. And lastly, further questions. If we run out of time, then I will say some more. But the last question on the list: what do you think makes a coach a great coach as opposed to a good coach?
Versatility.
Versatility. Okay. In the style of play or in a different way?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, sure. When you say versatility, do you mean in the way that we play as coaches?
Yeah. Every coach at some point has its part. If you play someone like 15 times, you start to know exactly what it's gonna do. Even if it's a good coach, at some point you know he's gonna make a cage or he's gonna make a screen, or he's usually go right, then make a fake move to the right and go to the left. So every coach has his patterns. Even the great coaches will adapt to the other team. Obviously, I'm not a great coach, so I just speak of what I saw from some proper good coaches which I played against, so they can. I don't know the word in English, to be honest.
Adapt?
Exactly. That I knew the word in English.
Okay.
They go, again, I will say that again, they go with the flow and hit you when you least expect it. So, yeah, I probably think this is the difference, as I saw it. Also, a great coach, again, rewind, never lose tempo, mate. Never lose tempo. A good one can be a bit annoyed at some point and do some stupid mistake. Someone who stay calm and on top of the situation, it's a great coach already.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So we've run out of questions, but the game is still going, so I'll ask you a couple of things that are separate, okay?
No worries, I'm here.
Yeah, I know. So, looking at the lineup for the tutors, do you know who the tutors are? There are 8 of us. You know? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because obviously you're going to be playing them. How do you feel about the lineup? Do you think that you have good chances, or do you think it's going to be a difficult group of coaches?
Every game is difficult. Those, all of the tutors are like good to brilliant coaches. A couple of them are like amazing. And well, again, you can play one of your worst game ever and still win. You can play perfectly and lose. That's it. Take it as it is. So yeah, chances are great. Why not? And looking at my assigned student, he has the right attitude. I like him.
Okay. Have you played your student yet?
Not yet. Supposed to shortly. I think he played a couple of games against the other tutors, which I think it's a better idea actually, because yeah, you're supposed to play with every tutor is supposed to play with the other students. Supposed to play against other races. So yeah, never didn't play with him, but I will, and definitely I will.
Okay.
He's a nice lad. I like him. But actually, all of them, as bored as there are here, look like nice lads with the right attitude. That's the main point.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah. Okay. And having a look at we've already spoken briefly about the races, but having a look at the race lineups, do you think that the Dark Elves are well placed in the group, or do you think it's going to be a struggle for them?
I don't know. For Dark Elves, every battle it's a struggle, but every battle it's like winnable. So no, it's alright. I think we have good chances. Of course, we always have good chances. Elves always win in the end.
Okay. And do you remember the first time when you were playing this game that you thought, yeah, this is fantastic, I'm going to play this every day because no other game can do this? Have you ever had a moment in this game where you thought, I've never seen that before?
Oh, yeah, good question. As I told you, first games, online games against real opponents weren't like such a great experience. But again, I like the idea. Maybe when I played against Lupak at some point,
Against
I
Lupak?
mean, he made the fool out of me. I mean, he actually point me in the right direction at some point. I don't know. And the best match I had against someone, it's against him at some point. I managed to draw against him. So for me, it was like a victory. The game against that was lately. The game against Guinness was a blast as well. So about the question, what makes a great coach opposing to a good one? Maybe when you make the other feel special, that make a difference at some point. So, well, I told you, I love the game from the beginning, even for against AI. Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty much it. Oh, and the game against you, actually, when I joined ICBBL was one of my best games. Not because it was the best game, but because I joined and I really like you. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
It's no, don't thank me. I have to thank you, honestly. I'm actually a shy lad, not so forward. So I always want to join but not being such a technical person as well was a bit hard. I don't read too much in the forums and everything. So for me, that was a brilliant opportunity. So yeah, I love the game more now because of that.
Yeah, it sounds like you really love the community side of the game.
Yeah. It's very good. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, the full-time whistle in the game just went, so that was the last question.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, you're fine. Everything's done. So I'm just going to say very quickly thank you everybody who's watched this video, and of course Undo and myself, we're both in the league. You're free to come talk to us, you're free to ask us questions, and Fallen Glory from the last question. Undo, did you enjoy your interview?
It was brilliant, honestly. I told you, I'm not such a talkative person. I struggle with my English, but speaking with you, it's always a pleasure, mate. Always.
That's good. Well, I thank you for coming on. Special thanks to you for joining me in this interview, and I'm going to end the video here, but Undo, I'll talk to you a little bit at the end. So,
Alright.
Thank you guys for watching. May Nuffle tickle you and stuff, and goodbye for now.
Scout.